you're still going to be a father. And that was what he said. That was the agreement that we just came to. We shall see. Either way, like I said, this was a time for closure and a time of reflection. That's what this period is for, you know, a time of reflection. Or his other kids either. I can't speak on that. Said, be honest, you miss him. What I miss is like the ability to have conversations about knowledge. Not a lot of people are in tune with the knowledge that we have. It's a lot of surface level. Like, I'm in a different environment, so I'm back in an environment where people don't choose to remain ignorant. You know, they disregard grounding, they disregard epigenetics, they disregard a lot of the information that I already know. So that's what I like. I don't miss the attacking, the feeling lonely, even when you're in a relationship. You know, I'm very, like I said, this is me reiterating shit I've already said. I even posted this shit on Pattern, that I understand that for me, most likely, my best relationships will probably happen later on in life. I'm committed to being by myself right now, and with my daughter, like, shit, just me and her. I'm committed to that. I'm not. Yeah. So quit trying to force him to be a father. He don't want that baby. It's obvious. I'm not trying to force him to do anything. No. I'm giving the opportunity before the door is closed. I've already gotten closure. Like, I have my understanding. We have an agreement. The shit that happened online today was, I guess, Nature Boy trying to get closure. Like, I don't know. I was trying to go back to carbonation this morning. Where, Sway? Like I said, I made this shit very clear. I made it very clear. I really don't have shit else to say at this point. I have no interest in going back. I made that clear on Bigo. Open to other perspectives. I'm talking about astrology, so of course I'm with it. Of course I'm in the conversation about astrology. Especially with an astrology that's a new form of astrology, trying to create something new that's disregarding. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So of course I'm all with the shits. I want to know. Okay, so what is the point? Where is no? But anyways, I'm out of my business. I'm chilling. I don't know what else to say. That's it. Are we clear? No desire to go back. I'm not going back. I was never going back. That's why they're upset. I'm focused. Same page? We on the same page? You said you let Nature Boy bully you. No. Before he started speaking, he literally said, this is your chance and opportunity. You're being subconsciously recorded. This is a mirror. That was his opportunity as well. Now, I don't have to argue. Like, that's dumb. I'm not about to argue and try and prove myself. Like, that's pointless. His perspective of me has nothing to do with me and everything to do with him. So why were you saying you couldn't figure out how to change your name? And see, this is the misunderstandings. I love the questions. Why was I allowed to go in the room with Tori Evolving as my name? Okay, moving on. Okay. I wouldn't even like that. Somebody said, what's your Bigo name? I didn't click on the question. What's your Bigo name? Same name as my Instagram name. But I don't like Bigo. It's like too much clutter. It's like shit popping up everywhere. It's too messy on Bigo. I don't like it. There's too many pop-ups and it's just, I don't like the way the app looks. I'm just reading these comments. I'm just allowing people to speak. Yes, Bigo looks like a slot machine. Yeah, like it's too congested. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like congested in there. It feels like claustrophobic. It was just like there's emojis popping up everywhere. I'm like, what is this? It's a different breed of folks on Bigo. Hey. Do you feel like you need to go back? No, I don't feel like I need to go back. I feel like I've made my decision and have plans for my future. I'm going with the flow. Like, yeah, I don't have the desire to go back. What I was trying to explain as well, why a lot of people may have gotten confused with me thinking that I wanted to go back, because I never said I wanted to go back, is that I said I understand that my North Node being Libra in the 4th house means that I heal my root. I heal the family dynamics. I learned to not be so focused on a career and focused on my home life, focused on how I feel emotionally, how the people close to me feel emotionally, versus being so logical. So it's more inwards towards the emotion. So when I said that, I feel like that may have caused a lot of miscommunications as well. So I'm clarifying. This is a clarifying moment. Continue with the questions. Somebody put in. And thank you for everybody. You know, I understand the intention of the messages and the intent of everybody being concerned. I do want to express gratitude for that, y'all, you know. But don't worry, I'm stable because I have Capricorn energy, Taurus energy, Capricorn Sun, Taurus Moon, Capricorn Mercury, Virgo Mars. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, y'all don't have to worry, but I really do. I really appreciate everybody reaching out. Like, they're like, "Oh, bitch, you tripping?" Yeah, I would be tripping if that was the case. Calm down. That's not what's going down. That's not the wave. Chill out. You people are spreading hate to someone you never meet will fall with the system because you lack the ability to think, investigate on your own. I think that's really important. Yeah, I think it's really important to think for yourself. And that's why I did, a lot of people say I overthink. Yes, I do have the tendency to overthink sometimes. Luckily, I have earth energy that helps stabilize that and ground that, so I don't overthink into trivial matters. Now, with that being said, what I do is literally, I'm skeptical. I'm naturally a skeptical person. So initially, I'm a skeptic. And then I continue being a skeptic until I see information or facts that support or deny whatever's being presented. Now, we can definitely see the evidence that's being presented. And I'm not with it. Like, no. go to the question banks. I'm trying to clean up the room a little bit too. It's a lot of bullshit. It's like I'm not clicking on some of these just because they like disrespect other people, and I'm not in that mood. Like even though I may not be in agreement. Like I'm not gonna be disrespectful. Yeah, I'm not doing that. If Nubian left Carbonation, would you get back with him? No. Even if he left, that's not the desire that I have. I don't think that he's for me. I feel like I had a child with him to really show me about myself. Yeah. I had to really learn about myself, and I feel like that's why that it came from that. Yeah, it just made. It's like I feel like being with him would be like hitting a self-destruct button. If that makes sense. I don't want to self-destruct. I sent the request. Okay, let's see what we got.
Hey,
Peace,
peace and love.
God.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Your hair
So,
got mad long.
yeah, hey, like it's grown a little bit.
Okay.
But you look beautiful. You look nice.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, I heard that you are getting a degree. Uh,
I am.
in what field do you want to go to?
Biochemistry.
Really, about chemistry?
Mm-hmm.
So, what part exactly about chemistry? And like, it's funny that you say that because I'm really a chemistry buff, especially when it comes to organic chemistry. Is the most important thing is to me. So, what part of chemistry do you feel like, you know, you want to?
There's so many like different avenues you could go down when you choose that major, and I haven't pinpointed exactly where I want to go. It really depends on what type of research projects I want to get into. But I just Actually, I was going to school to become a teacher for children, but then I found I reignited my love of biology, so I thought biochemistry would be the best. And like I said before, I'm going with the flow until I decide where I want to narrow it down.
I
Yeah.
believe children need to understand biochemistry as well, or the importance of chemistry.
Absolutely. I'm a mother, so that's gonna happen naturally. That's what I told myself. I'm
That's
gonna
what's
teach
up.
my child regardless.
So, so what do you want to do with like that degree? So, like, what type of career are you looking for? Like a teacher, or like you're trying to like build your own lab, like what exactly are you trying to do? Because I'm a Capricorn sun too, so you feel me.
Yeah.
So I think
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah. I thought you were just
Mm-hmm,
Capricorn Mars. I forgot you're
mm-mm.
Capricorn Sun. That makes
I'm
sense.
Capricorn sun, yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah. But yeah, there's a couple it's like that's what I'm saying. There's like so much that you could do. For example,
Mm-hmm,
like I think it's cool that I'll be able to do research projects. In order to do that degree, you're
mm-hmm.
required to do experiments and stuff like that. So
Yes.
I thought it would be good to infiltrate big pharma. I feel like that's the perfect time to
Whoa,
show people that the
yo,
medications
that's
that
real
they're
shit.
taking
Mm-hmm.
is terrible for you. Like I have been doing research where I'm seeing that they've proven that fasting can
Mm-hmm.
cure diseases within the body.
Yep.
And after they discovered that, instead of pushing that agenda, pushing like, oh, you
Mm-hmm.
can heal yourself,
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to create micro RNA, DNA
Mm-hmm.
that actually silences that gene, that self-healing gene. So for me, I'm like, yo, I really want to bring a light to that. That's what I was doing initially you know, going to
Mhm.
carbonation, I was bringing a light to that. But I feel like furthering it, actually being able to do the research and show the data with like that I've researched
Mhm.
on my own, I feel like that's dope. And I feel like it would bring a greater awareness as well. And it's something that I like to do, so it's stimulating me as well at the same time.
Yo, that's real. And it's crazy because, all the information, how our ancestors built those great pyramids, those great civilizations, all of all of the mathematics, all the chemistry, all the science is within our DNA. So once you tap into that fully and you fully start to do those experiments, you're going to start to see things differently than, let's say, the average person in the regular
Exactly.
school, because you're going to already open
Exactly.
that part of your mind. So, I think that there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. It just we haven't discovered them yet. So, man, there could be ways that you can understand chemistry and how to, let's say, turn like regular metal, scrap metal, into gold, right? If
Mhm.
they haven't even done that yet, like they haven't
Mhm.
even, like they're not even able to take a atom or the like the atomic sequence and rearrange it into another atomic sequence to be able to get a different its chemical
Right.
reaction. You feel me? So it's like being able to, like it's like if I took hydrogen, right, and I was
Mhm.
able to microscopically change the atoms from, let's say, one proton, one neutron, let's say, to two neutrons and two protons and two
Right.
electrons.
Mhm.
Okay, that turns it to helium because we're going
Right.
from hydrogen to helium. They haven't even figured out like how to rearrange these atoms and to stabilize it to change one element to another. So you could be the person that could discover that. So I
I
fuck with
feel like
that,
you're
man. I
doing
fuck
that
with it.
already.
Hey, that's real. Okay. Um, so are you still trying to go to the jungle? Are you still going like still trying to go to the tropics,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Africa?
absolutely. I the
Mm-hmm.
knowledge that I'm aware of, that's what I want to live. That's what I am living. I understand epigenetically that living in this environment is not
Mm-hmm.
the best for my genes, and I no, I don't plan on staying stateside, or I just plan on living in a tropical environment where I can connect myself, because like you said, we both
Mm-hmm.
have the awareness that when although I am going to school and I'm furthering the knowledge that I have, it
Mm-hmm.
did come from us initially. So
Exactly.
me connecting, already having the information that I have, and just having more knowledge in addition to that is just, I feel like, like you said, you discover more things, you'll be able to activate things on your DNA strand. So it's a process, but no, I'm not staying here. Not staying here
Facts.
at all.
Uh, you're exactly right, and I don't want to take too much time, like
You're
of your
good.
time. But I want to build off what you said because you're exactly right. It's like agriculture, right? Is
Mhm.
we used to have millions of black like farmers almost 100 years ago, right?
Mhm.
Now we barely have any, but it's like we were growing food one line after one line after one line, right? But when you
Mhm.
grow food like that, it first of all, it gives it easier access for insects and animals to be able to access your crop. But when you grow like how our ancestors used to, with, let's
Mhm.
say, an apple tree next to a squash tree, or a squash plant next to grapes, is they used to plant different fruits next to each other to be able to help each other benefit, right? So it's
Mhm.
like if we let like let's say me and you were to tap back into agriculture with our
Mhm.
ancestral mindset,
Right.
we're going to be able to break down, in the same way that we can read in between the lines of the Bible or the Quran or all these different science books and spiritual books, is we're going to be able to do the same thing to these agricultural books or these building books, and we're
Mhm.
going to it's rediscover a new way to do agriculture or permaculture, is we're going to like
Mhm.
rediscover a new technique. So when you say that you're going back to school, like that makes me so happy, because it's not about the European system or the school itself. It's about the experiments that they're doing. Those experiments create an experience that will is develop you a certain perspective that will allow you to, let's say, access a new part of science that hasn't been thought about yet. You feel me? So
Exactly.
so that's real. But that's all I
Exactly.
gotta say. So I just wanted to say hi, and say that like I really do like appreciate you, for standing up and continue to follow your dreams, continue to chase that school, and you being a Capricorn and me being a Capricorn, you're gonna manifest is whatever that's in here. So whatever you have in
Mhm.
here is literally gonna manifest. So just keep doing you, goddess, and I'll see you later. And peace and love.
Thanks, God.
Yes, ma'am.
Simple. Simple. All right. All right. So I gave clarity. I feel like that should be the closing statement. I've already given clarity, but we're all in understanding. Me and Nubia are safe. I'm not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. We're focused. We're healing. We're growing. We're doing our thing. But yeah, don't worry about it. We're good. We're gonna end it off like that. Peace, guys.